Hey peeps, what's going on? It's Josh. Today I want to talk about a note from the universe, which is obviously for you guys, my peeps, but I also specifically want to talk to my Kzmos. Um, or my Kzmos. So, I talk about notes from the universe, which are created by Mike Dooley, and there's no religion attached to it. It doesn't scoff at any religion. It just mainly focuses on how your thoughts can impact your life, and specifically your positive thoughts, how they can impact your life. And I haven't shared my videos over here because I'm not trying to pimp my channel. Yes, I've been on YouTube for years. Yes, I'm a vlogger, but that's not the first thing that I talk about when I introduce myself. In fact, most of you probably don't even know it. But the past 2 days have been crazy for me, and I've been struggling a little bit, and I'm getting ready to head to the write-in, and I was like, man, I really need to get myself kind of pumped up. What can I do? And normally when I vlog, it makes me feel good. So that's typically what I do. I post vlogs and I talk about things because, well, first and foremost, a lot of times when I post a vlog, it makes me feel better. That's the selfish reason. But I started thinking, if it's making me feel better, maybe it could make somebody else feel better. And if I have the power to do that, why shouldn't I? And so I post them and I share them. And if something in this helps you or motivates you or makes you think, or any of the above, then that is the dopest. And I want that for you. I want you to have something positive in your day to think about, to focus on. And yes, because reasons. So here goes. My girlfriend Maggie got me this calendar. It has notes from the universe for every day, and it's a rolling calendar, so it's not just for 1 year. You keep using it. And for November 9th, which is today's date, I had to double check real quick because I was like, wait a minute. It's really short and sweet, and some of them are more wordy, and you can also sign up at tut.com. I'm not sponsored, although, Mike, call me. I've been making videos about your products for years. I'm being funny. If you don't know my sense of humor, I'm just kind of being an ass. But basically, you can get them in your email box and everything, and they're really awesome. But the one for today on my calendar says, it's up to you. It's entirely up to you. And this just might be all you ever have to know. The universe. And because I've been feeling like I've been struggling a little bit with my writing, I was like, it's up to me. And at first, if you're in a negative headspace, all you have to do is look at something that's completely neutral and see how you feel about it, because you will assign it a good attribute or a negative attribute automatically if you're not at zero level. If you're tipped either way on the scale. So I was thinking, I'm like, yeah, it's all up to me. Thanks for the pressure, universe. Jeez, I wasn't stressed enough. Now I got the universe telling me it's all up to me. It's on my shoulders. There's an elephant on my back. And probably one in the corner. I don't know. I'm not looking. Is there one in the corner? I'm just kidding. So yeah, it's all up to you. Or not, it's all up to you, but it's up to you. Meaning, nobody else can hold you back. And I know at first you want to think, yeah, it's all up to me, that's a lot of pressure. Because I did, before I started this video, before I even thought about what I was going to talk about, I was just like, oh man, like, geez, like, I've got XYZ things going on. Meeting my girlfriend in 16 days or 15 days. All of the things. I have letters that I need to send out. I have bills that need to be paid. I have words that need to be written. And a lot of people in my life that need attention. All of those things are negative statements. And words have power. Right, Caitlin? Right? Yeah. Words have power. So when I say, I have to do this, and I have to do this, and everybody needs attention from me. Number one, everybody doesn't need attention from me, but the people in my life do. And that's a gift, because not so long ago, I didn't have that many friends. I didn't have a girlfriend. I had a lot less than I have now. And now, when you add more people into your life, of course they need attention. Of course they want to see you and interact with you. And that's a gift. Of course your novel needs to be written. The difference between the two mindsets is you get to write that novel. You get to put those words on the page. And guess what? Nobody can do it like you can, Kzmos. Nobody can write the novel you're writing. Nobody has those words inside them in the same way that you do, with the same energy and thoughts that you have. You can do this, and only you. That's the right mindset. Even if you don't believe in the law of attraction, even if you think Mike Dooley is a doofus, even if you think I'm a moron, you have to logically agree that when you're positive and when you keep your thoughts more positive, it feels better. And when you feel better, doesn't life get a little easier? I mean, you can argue with me now, but you're just being silly if you do. Because everybody knows that when you're happy, your day goes easier, nicer, whatever. When you make an effort and you actually focus on being positive, doors open that would not necessarily have opened before. And that is the dopest. So, I'm getting ready to head over to the write-in, and I urge you to join us on Facebook, which, if you're seeing this video, you're probably on Facebook with us. But if by some weird chance you're not, I mean, come on over. We won't bite. We're a really awesome supportive group. We make a specific decision to keep the trauma out of our circle, but we welcome everyone. And we would love to have you. And we do word sprints. The past 2 nights, my Kzmos have been having word sprints without me. And I have been so proud. I saw it. I was like, yes! Absolutely! All of the things. Well, all of the feelings. I was happy. So, one final word about words. Because it is NaNoWriMo. And I am your ML. If you're in Kalamazoo, or if you're Caitlin, and I have to say this. If it were easy, you probably aren't doing all that you can. And I know that sounds like kind of a jerk face thing to say, but just take a walk with me for a moment. It's real easy to ride a bike with training wheels. You're not going to fall over. You're not going to struggle. You're just going to coast. But who the hell wants to coast when you're trying to write a novel in 30 days? You don't want to coast. You want this to be mind-bending and mind-numbing, and you want it to kill you a little. Because when you write a novel, you're ripping a part of your soul out and you're putting it on the page for everyone and anyone to see. And that is ultimately, for me, the hardest thing about putting words down, is the thought of someone seeing them and thinking, wow, he's a shitty writer. The reality is, we're all shitty writers. We all suck in ways. But that's why it's so beautiful that we take 30 days and we write 50,000 words, because it gets you out of your own way. It makes you put words down on the page. It makes you just do it. Just keep writing, because nobody can write like you. Nobody can tell your story. And I've said this at a couple of different events. I could give 150,000 people the same plot, the same settings, the same character names, all of the same details, even the same title, and they would not write the same book that you will. Do you know what that means? That means you're special. And that means that your words matter. And that means that the world needs your novel. And I'm not trying to sound like a poster boy, but it's just fact. Keep writing. Don't stop. Don't get in your own way. If you need a personal pep talk, I will Facebook slap you through the computer. Okay, it won't be a slap. It'll be like a hug and then get your ass back to writing. Basically. You can do this. In fact, you're the only one that can. And that is powerful. You are the master of whatever universe you're building. Even if you have characters like I do that are in your head that are telling you what's going to happen, newsflash, that's still you. Because you're brilliant enough to have invented something, and that sounded like I was giving myself a backhanded compliment, but I really wasn't. You're intelligent and smart enough to create a character so vibrant that they're real even to you. That's a novel I want to read. And if that's not the way that you write, if you're plotting and we're on day 9 and you're still trying to figure out what the hell your novel's going to be, in my opinion, you may be procrastinating, because I've done it before. It's why I can't plot. I'm a pantser. Because I won't ever write the book if I just focus on plotting. This is day 9, Kzmos. Put your fingers on the keyboard, grab your pen, grab your notebook, grab whatever you use to write, and write. This is go time. Kalamazoo, I'm calling you out. It is go time. There are people out there putting down huge numbers, and not that that's what matters. But if they can do it, why not us? Yeah, that's a Harry Potter quote. I know, I'm awesome. Thanks. Why not us? Why can't we do this if everyone else can? Or if anyone else can? Certainly they're not awesome exactly in the way that you are. Nobody's as special as you are in certain ways. And nobody knows your book like you do. Even if you don't know you know it yet. Right. Writers write, right? So, I'm going to end this because I have to get over to Big B. But we are going to be at Big B Coffee on Stadium tonight. And it's going to be awesome. We're going to have word sprints. If you go over to the Facebook, I'm pointing like you can see the Facebook. You can't see the Facebook. Nope. We post when the sprint starts. We post as soon as it ends. And then everybody adds their word count, whether they were in person or not. And it's awesome. Because we're all doing this together. Even if you're an introvert like me, I just play an extrovert on here, the interwebs. But even if you're an introvert, you can still join the fun. And also, if you want to come to the write-in, you can feel free, once you approach the group, say, "Hi, my name's John, and I'm an introvert, so I'm not going to say a whole lot, but I wanted to come hang out." Dope. We're not going to make you talk, because I know how that feels. The year before last, I came to the first write-in, and I didn't speak much, and then I didn't come back, because I was just, it was too much. I couldn't even. Hey, stop barking, I'm vlogging. But, you can do this. Don't let anyone tell you you can't. Not even yourself. And that's pretty much all I have, but, yeah, so if you need anything, feel free to Facebook me, and we'll get through this month together. Because I'm behind, and I could sure use a little camaraderie and support, too. So if you come over to Facebook, it'll help me, too. If that means anything. I don't know what's going to help the pug. He's just kind of a jerk. Hey! So, that's all I have for today. Thank you for spending a part of your day with me, because you don't have to. And I'm real excited that you did. If you want to say hi, and you're from the Facebook or whatever, whoever, if you leave a comment down there, it'll make me smile. It might make the pug wag his tail once or twice. But other than that, interact on the Facebook, Kzmos, because we're going to do this together, and we're going to have an awesome month, and I want to see all of you in the winner's circle, and I'm going to do my darndest to be there right with you. So, that's all I got for now. Much love. Kzmo out. me try that. Much love, Kzmo out.